Okay guys, here's an 04 Nissan Pathfinder Armada, and we're going to be replacing the starter. I've already got this done right here, and we're going to go ahead and remove those hoses right here so we can get this whole piece out of the way. And to remove this right here, I use this screwdriver. Just remove these flathead, and pretty simple, of course. The engine cover was already removed. We had to improvise because we don't want to go get a paper towel. So we took that off, and I don't know if you can see back here.
Oh no, the first thing we have to do is take out this thing.
Oh yeah. So the back here, I'm not sure if you guys can see here, but there is back here there is this hose that's leading down here. It's simple, just pull off. It's actually not held by any clamps. This is already tight. Okay, there you go.
Hey, can you remove the
Yeah, so we got this off, and we'll probably be setting this out here. Next step is going to be removing the throttle body, and for this we use either a 5mm Allen wrench, or I'm just going to improvise and use this. We'll use some of this, and for purposes we will not mention the brand, but you know, it's just some type of penetrate WD-40 type of thing to loosen those four for the fuel injector connection, the electrical connection. So these are just kind of go ahead and click this on the bottom, and we're gonna remove all of them. There you go, see guys, right there. This, since I'm not an expert at mechanics, this took about maybe 4 to 5 hours maybe, and especially this being my first time ever taking one of these apart, and yeah, it's interesting. It's a very interesting thing. Also, I was thinking maybe you could just leave this onto the plenum and just take this hose off so that you don't have to remove the throttle body. And because then you might need to buy a gasket for it now. So that's the only bad part. That's pretty much it for this video, and we're not going to put it together because we don't have the starter, so we're going to have to wait on that. It's way back there, and a lot of the videos don't mention that it has this wire right here, or that it has a screw back here when you're going to put the intake manifold back on there. We'll probably clean that up. That dirt that you see back there, we'll be cleaning that up. Okay, so now what I have to do is, you see these tabs here, I'm gonna be taking these off because I need to take this old cable off because the starter has its own on there. So simply just do this, and should be coming off. Oh, okay, so there you go. And now we have a nut here, back here. Okay, so we're gonna use a 12mm socket. Put it on there, and one, because it's just gonna be so much easier on this. And there you have it. So this piece, we have to take this piece out, and this is gonna go back to how it was on here. Okay everyone, so when I removed the old piece right here, back up a little bit, the old piece, we were using a 12mm socket. But on the new starter, it's going to require 13, and this should be done for, this can be used for both sides, this one too, because we're going to have to remove this right here in order to get that piece that you guys see back there, this piece right here, onto here. So we're going to go ahead and do that. You can just keep The starter will be going in like that, and also we're gonna be reusing. This was on the old wire. This is the OEM piece from Nissan. So we're just gonna go ahead and slip this right on there, just like that. Okay, guys. So we just put a little bit of tape, and I'm not gonna film that process because, anyways, that's pretty easy to do. So now when we're putting this, we have to make sure that this is on here like this. Okay, and so now we can run this back here. And just simply connect this. And there you have it. Just make sure that you have everything nice and tight there. And that's pretty much it. And we're going to put the intake manifold on now. Connect all these other pieces on there. This. That's it. Okay, so guys, remember, before replacing this, please buy the gaskets here that go on here. This for the throttle body area. Don't use the old ones. And when you set this on there, just make sure that you set it on, down, not slide it in there. So to put those back, I'm gonna use a 10mm socket. And this should be good. I'm gonna hand tighten them first, and then I'll tighten them with the ratchet. Make sure you put this one back together too. Okay guys, the moment of truth. So here's the moment of truth, and